Our garment of the week this week is...
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're looking at 20 of the most imaginative and unique garments on the Great British Sewing Bee.
Round the back, you've got a horizontal line going across the back here, balancing across from shoulder to shoulder.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 20, Jade's 1960s jacket.
It's pattern matched all the way through.
Stop, it is pattern matched.
Can you see a seam at the front anywhere?
No.
It's right there.
Okay. I could not see that.
In this made-to-measure challenge, they were given a simple brief: make a 60s jacket, and make it good.
Right, Jade, I love this. It looks very 60s. I love the fabric.
While the youngsters went into 60s week thinking they might have been at a disadvantage, since they didn't have the first-hand experience of the decade that some of the others did, experience was no match for good craftsmanship. Claudia was amazed during the challenge when Jade showed off her pattern-matched tweed and its invisible seam, as were Patrick and Esme when it came time to judge.
Sounds like there's a butt coming.
No.
I don't think there's a but.
Good.
I love it. I think it's really spot on. It absolutely epitomises the era we were looking for.
Nobody was surprised to see Jade win Garment of the Week for this, given her exquisite attention to detail.
Our favourite garment of this week is this one.
Number 19, Claire's sci-fi outfit. Competition was strong in these semi-finals, with the contestants challenged to make a space-age costume out of essentially bits of junk and e-waste they'd lugged onto the set.
You know what, Esme? I think this is an absolute stunner.
I agree.
This is an extraordinary combination of the original garments and scrap tubing.
With only 90 minutes to make a complete garment, most of the end results were eclectic and messy, to say the least. But one was a cut above the rest: Claire's. Those tubes were a masterstroke, making an otherworldly shape for the skirt and sleeves.
There's only one person left.
Claire.
Claire, this is fantastic. It's really impactful.
It really wasn't a competition, but Claire also won Garment of the Week for her creation. If you saw this in an episode of Doctor Who, you'd have no idea it was cobbled together in under 2 hours.
As a piece of scrapyard couture is quite phenomenal.
And it's cool.
Number 18, Angeline's cape.
Day.
What is the Godet going to do for the back of this cape?
It's going to add feature.
Why does it need a feature on the back?
I think when you're walking away, you need a feature.
You don't see very many capes these days, which is perhaps why this was such a good challenge. They're allowed to practice the made-to-measure beforehand, but it's still a type of garment most of them won't have much experience with.
I'm very nervous.
I am nervous after yesterday.
You needn't be nervous. It's a fantastic piece of clothing.
Angeline went bold though with a bright red tartan godette cape, which needed a collar and a bow. Patrick thought the bow might have been a risk, but if it pays off, who are we to judge? And indeed it did, coming out perfectly. It was by far one of the neatest, with the tartan adding some liveliness to the block red body.
And then we've got Angeline, which is finished. It's a great piece of sewing. Got this lovely godet, the big bold bow on the back.
Number 17, Matt's recycled knitwear dress.
This is my mum's jumper. She doesn't mind me cutting up.
Reduce, reuse, recycle week is always a difficult one, with contestants regularly asked to create zero-waste garments. For this made-to-measure, they had to use old pieces of knitwear they'd brought in themselves and rework them into a winter dress.
I think it's incredibly impactful. I think it's a real celebration of all of these jumpers past.
The simple beige jumper on the top of Matt's accentuates the bold autumnal colours in the skirt, with lots of deep browns, yellows and oranges.
We've got, you know, the front of what looked like sort of hoodie. You've got sequins, you've got animal here.
Its patchwork nature was definitely a gamble, made of a dozen different garments stitched together, which could have made it a bigger risk. But nothing this impressive was ever really a risk, and it's easy to see why this won Garment of the Week.
Quite difficult to sew these bits with the V. You've done really well.
You have great ideas.
Number 16, Tamara's anorak.
My centre back with the back piece, I'm matching them up, so I'm pinning them together.
It's rare that the creations from the pattern challenge are more impressive than the unique personal creations from the other challenges in each episode. But that did happen when they were tasked with making nylon anoraks.
It looks really good, and all this top stitching, we can see the difference in how secure all of the edges are, really even and well executed.
It's an extremely difficult challenge with unfamiliar fabric, a new sewing machine, and a design to follow that demands exactly the opposite of what they're used to doing. Tamara's, however, was perfect, even against such stiff competition. She was over the moon to hear that Patrick would gladly add this raincoat to his own wardrobe and wear it. She really didn't make a single mistake.
This is a jacket I would be very happy to wear myself. I think this is really very good.
Yeah. Pick yourself up off the floor.
Yeah.
Number 15, Charlotte's luxury robe.
I've sewn my edging all the way around the neckline and the front of the robe, and I'm just pressing it so the seams are towards the edge.
Lingerie week is always a challenge. The designs are small, the fabrics are fine and sheer, and the detailing needs to be perfect. For the made-to-measure, they were asked to design luxury robes. This challenge is make or break early on. If they pick the wrong fabric, it doesn't matter how neat they are, the robe just isn't going to feel as luxurious as it needs to.
It's a really, really good choice of fabric. You know, luxury can just mean a beautiful cotton treated perfectly.
Charlotte decided that simplicity was best, and it paid off. While she used a pattern fabric that could have been too busy, it was soft enough that it all came together.
There is a delicacy and a lightness to it that is exactly what I was looking for in this challenge.
Your hand sewing is absolutely exquisite.
She'd also hand-stitched a lot of it, which is always impressive given the time crunch they're under. Number 14, Ricardo's British wool coat.
For this challenge, I'm using a pattern from the 70s, but I wanted to give a twist, and I'm playing with two different colors. I'm playing with red and yellow.
In a week dedicated to British and Irish fabrics, wool was going to come up eventually. It's long been a staple of wardrobes on the British Isles thanks to our chilly, changeable weather, but while it's resilient, it's not always easy to work with. Making an entire coat in a made-to-measure challenge is also a daunting prospect, but Ricardo pulled it off.
You know, the Harris tweed is actually a softer, lighter tweed than many people think, and it has a lovely fall to it. I mean, the back is absolutely stunning. I love the shape of this yoke.
It's a mix of styles with bright cuts of Harris tweed put together in a retro 70s design. It absolutely worked, creating a unique coat with excellent attention to detail through Ricardo's intricate top stitching. We're amazed he had the time.
You've done a lot of work because you've done all this top stitching.
This kind of swelled edge follows all the way around on the collar. You've got it on the belt.
Number 13, Paul's elephant ballerina.
They're grey on the back, as elephants normally are, but mine got pink on the inside. Because it's a little girl elephant.
One of the most memorable challenges was this one, where they were tasked with making 3D fancy dress costumes for children. The 3D structure was the real challenge, because putting something together like that is difficult even with all the time in the world. Paul managed to get proper ears, a trunk, and a tail put together and finished.
Everything looks perfect. I mean, if we actually look at the sewing, it looks really robust.
And you've got a body that fits the person, you've got legs that fit.
It was a simple idea, but often simplicity is best if it's perfectly executed, which this was. They loved all the little details, and he struck the perfect balance between his 3D elements. And he struck the perfect balance with his 3D elements, while others were too ambitious and ran out of time for their finishing touches.
The garment we universally decided was our favourite was this one.
Number 12, Chinello's wrap dress.
I have to take all the measurements. I need every little contour, so I can't just do like the waist, bust, hips. It has to be every little thing. I get a good fit that way.
This entire week was about stretch material, something very difficult to fit and work with, and they ended up making complex wrap dresses. The challenge here is that the fit has to be right from the beginning, because it's extremely hard to make adjustments to the material later on. All their measurements had to be absolutely perfect from the point they started cutting fabric, and not everyone succeeded.
I love the way it's sculpting the body. I would like to say how relieved I am that the nap seems to be going in the same direction.
Chinello, though, played a blinder, producing this perfect velvet wrap dress. It was completely without fault, emblematic of the things that can be done with stretch fabric if you have the skill.
You've cut this pattern yourself, haven't you? The fitting on the shoulder is exceptional.
Number 11, Anne's tweed jacket. All they were asked to make in this early episode was a jacket, with no real restrictions on design or fabric. This was a simpler challenge than some of the later ones in the show. But perfectly fitting a jacket to a model isn't easy.
Slightly out of balance, but not horrendously so. We're just not quite the perfect circle round the neck.
Veteran sewer Anne relied on her decades of experience to make a stylish tweed jacket, and didn't start sewing it properly until she was 100% sure the measurements were perfect.
I think the finish inside is worthy of the finish on the outside. So there's a lot in here that is done very much to the standard that we would do it on Savile Row.
Patrick was full of praise, saying Anne worked like a professional tailor, and she subsequently made the most professional jacket and won Garment of the Week.
Our favourite piece for this week was Anne's jacket, which was quite simply beautiful.
Number 10, Fairy's utility jacket, Menswear Week.
Fary's done a finished garment. Well done, well done.
Audiences watched the sewers tackle Gents Classics Week in Series 7 with the challenge of creating a utility jacket any true gentleman would be proud to wear. The mother of two and accountant, Fairy, has shown a dedication to fashion since her teenage years, and this allowed her to present the judges with an impeccably sewn jacket.
I think you've done a really good job.
After several issues finishing her garments in the past, her finished garment with the extra flair of an eye-catching pattern on the inside, shoulders and pocket flaps was a cause for relief to say the least.
Our Garment of the Week this week is...
The fantastic judges' comments led to a healthy dose of cheers and tears, as well as the rightful Garment of the Week title. Number 9, Adina's sundress, Summer Week.
So it's going to be a side opening. That part will be then opened.
Oh, I see.
So you'll actually have like an open panel there.
Season 7 showed us more happy tears in the sewing room. Adina adorned her live model in a chic sundress, with a choice of pattern that at times could have been mistaken for an optical illusion. Patrick loved the pattern regardless, and Adina's was praised for her originality as the only contestant to choose an off-centre button in this made-to-measure challenge.
It was a bold choice, and you've executed it well.
Her sundress was dubbed the epitome of grace, as per the name of her model, and certainly proved to be an elegant example of the university employee's skills with a needle and thread. It also landed her the top honour of Summer Week's Best Garment, and the personal delivery of a box of tissues from Joe Lycett.
Congratulations, it's ever so chic.
Number 8, Rebecca's Golden Gown, Music of the Movies Week.
I'm thinking that looks quite good. I'm quite happy.
Wow.
For our 8th spot, we're moving on to Series 7's star-studded quarter-final, aka Music and the Movies Week. The sewers were challenged to take inspiration from the movie Dreamgirls, featuring the likes of Beyoncé and Jennifer Hudson playing performers in the 1970s American R&B music scene. Trained teacher Rebecca's dazzling disco-era outfit showed off her talent and love for all things dramatic, which seemed fitting for the local amateur dramatics group member.
This printed net is so light, it floats and we get this sort of stardust effect.
The dress had a stunning impact on Patrick and Esme, looking as if it was made bespoke for a dream girl, and perfectly fitting the model with a red carpet-worthy combination of sequins and satin.
A total knockout.
Number 7, Heather's Couture Finale, Final.
Did we approve this budget?
The Series 2 finale graced viewers with several incredible gowns, showing off the best of their skills in couture or custom-fitted clothing. Apart from the tight 7-hour time limit, there were no holds barred for the sewers, and Heather demonstrated the one thing the judges were looking for most: personality.
Exhausted. I'm feeling totally exhausted.
Her glazed chiffon skirt, fanned corset, and detachable bustle had an 1800s traditional feel, but also a hint of punk, with a thick metal chain at the back. It was her overall attention to detail and perfectionism, mirroring that in her daily life as a dressage rider, that gave her enough of an edge to snatch the winning title.
It's using every bit of the bounce in this silk, and it looks so organic. It's got a life of its own.
Number 6, Juliet's luxurious red gown, Special Occasion Week.
Let's shove the pocket when you're wearing it.
the contestants were asked to create a strapless evening gown to be worn for the most sophisticated of functions. Without straps for support, the sewers had to make sure the dress fitted well and didn't fall down, particularly when dealing with weighty fabrics. Primary school teacher and weight loss consultant Juliet added her touch of the exquisite with her red dress that was elegant and refined, according to Patrick.
It's a fabulous piece of sewing.
The rose print jacquard was a luxurious choice of pattern and fabric, and the asymmetrical neckline and hidden pockets were stylish additions to the dress's otherwise beautiful air of simplicity. While Esme did some nitpicking with the details, everyone agreed that the gown was red carpet ready and well deserving of the crown title.
It's Juliet.
Number 5, Rumana's West African inspired dress. International Week.
Do you want to come over here? Quick, quick, quick.
For Series 4's International Week, former host Claudia Winkleman presented the contestants with the very wide brief of making a dress inspired by West Africa, with a vibrant wax print fabric of their own choosing. Patrick described the traditional West African dress as very fitted to produce an hourglass figure, but Rumana left the judges stunned with the unique nature of her creation compared to the other sewers.
I think I like it.
Yes, it's quite dramatic, isn't it?
The hard-working junior doctor demonstrated her competence with the stiff fabric by not only offering up a beautiful yellow and blue sheath dress, but also a structured blue cape, leaving the judges almost speechless. Patrick found himself unexpectedly liking its drama, feeling it was more like something from a sci-fi movie.
I like it. I do.
Why are you so shocked?
Well, I don't know, because I've never seen anything quite like it.
Number 4, Matt's avant-garde dress. Final.
I think this is probably the last stitch I have to do on the sewing bee. Bit poignant.
Fitting family models with bold and original shapes was a challenge for the Series 3 finalists when they were tasked with sewing an avant-garde dress. Matt drew on his skills from learning to repair his uniform in the army, combined with online dressmaking tutorials and making countless outfits for his wife.
I mean, I'm just looking at the binding on the top of that corset, and it is immaculate.
He constructed a silver grey corset with a grey sequin material, but the truly eye-catching element was the geometric style, using an inserted hoop to create an exaggerated hip line. Matt was very proud of his garment, and former judge May Martin was impressed by the fit of the bodice. Patrick continued to sing his praises after he won the series, noting that he saved his very best for the final.
It's Matt.
Number 3, Neil's Kilt. Structure Week.
It's going to take me 10 minutes to pleat.
For our number 3 pick, we're remaining in Series 3, and during a week of challenges all about structure, the sewers are invited to make a structured kilt to perfectly fit their male or female model. The judges were looking for the traditional length of just below the kneecap, as well as perfect pleats and checks. Before the end result was even revealed, Patrick expressed his love for Neil's choice of tartan, and the Army Lieutenant Colonel was excited for the pure engineering required to perfect the many pleats.
The checks are matching perfectly all the way round. It's a very, very neat.
The judges felt that the final result moved beautifully and had a lovely firm shape, to the point where Patrick admitted he would wear it himself.
We chose...
Well done.
Number 2, Rebecca's red carpet evening wear. Celebration Week, the final.
Oh, it's got a bit of stretch in it.
Yeah, it's scuba. It just stretches so it fits.
In second spot, it's back to Series 7. By the final episode, the judges agreed that contestant Rebecca had consistently improved week by week. Her increasing skills were beautifully displayed in the form of her final evening dress. The striking floral print left a big impact on Patrick, and overall had a very glamorous red carpet feel, with Esme likening the flounce up the front side of her dress to samba singer and actress Carmen Miranda.
You've thought about how it's placed. I think the overall shape of it really feels red carpet to me, so that you've absolutely nailed.
Thank you.
The addition of extra fabric, known as a godette, helped the dress flare out more and look extra appealing. Her success in the final task left several Sewing Bee fans believing the 24-year-old deserved to win the series.
Rebecca has delivered a red carpet gown that had real presence.
Number 1. Ralph's Denim Whale Dress. Reduce, reuse and recycle week.
This is the front, the back will be same but symmetrical.
Our top pick for the most incredible creation goes to the brilliant textile artist Ralph in Series 7, who only properly took up sewing during the COVID-19 lockdown. Despite being a newbie compared to the other sewers, he had no problem keeping up, demonstrating fantastic design skills and originality throughout. In an interview before the series aired, Patrick hinted at a creation he loved during Reduce, Reuse and Recycle Week.
It's so beautiful. The story of it is wonderful. I think the execution, it's completely original.
It became clear that he was talking about Ralph's dress, a stunning reworking of several pairs of jeans onto a unique denim dress with a whale design across the front.
Our garment of the week this week is Raph.
The craftsmanship of the garment led to a long list of great comments from the judges, and of course, Garment of the Week. Let us know in the comments whether you've ever made a garment from scratch.
Off the peg, it's very loose-fitting, so it's a perfect garment for a radical alteration.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.